want to talk about that. I want to talk about, what do I want to talk about? Come on, Esther. You can do this. You can do this. So let's talk about something completely different. Why being an entrepreneur can be a completely different experience when you somehow never seems to fit into the box that the business world, or actually the entire world, has created for us weirdos. So when you're an entrepreneur and you're running a business and you are ADHD or AuDHD or autistic, you're neurodivergent, or you're very highly sensitive or very, very multi-passionate, and somehow it doesn't work in business, can you please take 5 minutes, okay, maybe a little bit more, and listen to me, because this is really important stuff. So let me take you back to a couple of years ago when I was diagnosed with AuDHD, which means that I'm ADHD and autistic, and they either work together or they don't work together. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the importance of understanding that your brain, your entire nervous system, your being, your soul, your presence is very often different from the other people. And that when you buy a coaching program or any solution that will help you grow your business, that most programs are created for people who are neurotypical. And now here comes the kicker. When you are late diagnosed, like me, very late diagnosed, then you keep joining all those programs that are not built for you. And they can be great programs, but they're not built for you. So what happens is that you join any of those programs and you're all in at the start, like, yes, let's do this, 100k in 3 months, or 10k in 5 weeks, or grow your business, or anything. And at the beginning, you're all, the dopamine is working, and you're like, yay, this really, really works for me. And then after a week or 2 weeks, you feel something is shifting. And a whole bunch of things is shifting, and you're being triggered, and it's not working for you anymore because the dopamine has run off, or it's too much, or you're already at lesson 10 and all the others are still at lesson 1, and they all are able to watch the videos on normal speed, but you need to go on triple speed or double speed, and then you skip all the important information, and then you need to go back, and then you're completely overwhelmed, and then you forget to do the homework, and then shame kicks in, and then so all the old stuff that is being triggered in former jobs or at school or university, anywhere, everything is being triggered. Now, one thing you need to know is that all these really large programs that have a clear start and finish, only 6% will reach the end. So that's normal. But somehow we, the neurodivergent people, or the people who don't fit in any box, or the people who always felt like the odd one out, we think that it's our fault. We think, oh, I didn't finish it again. And then the whole old story of, oh, you never finish anything. Oh, this hits a nerve with me. And why do you always start new things and never finish it? Or why can't you never be like the others? Or why don't you start new project? And so there's a whole bunch of things to unfold. Number 1, it can be that the thing that you needed to learn that you already learned that. The missing link in your huge mountain of knowledge might have been the thing that you learned in week 1 or week 2. And the rest was just nice, but you might not need it. That's one. Also, that always also is about every book that you buy and you only read like the first pages or something in the middle, or you had this one image that made you go, oh, this makes me happy. It might just have been that one image or that couple of lines that might have been the most important thing that you needed to read. So, please, be kind to yourself and forgive yourself for all the things that you never finished. Okay? So, let's put that over there. These programs are created for people with brains that can do, we start here and we end there. And where you can will talk yourself into doing something. So when people start telling you, come on, you need to work harder, you can do this, and if I can do it, you can do it too, then here's what you do. Just to reach out to any program and then you ask them, people, I am AuDHD, or I'm ADHD, or I'm autistic, or I'm this, or I'm that. How are you going to take care of me? Is your program built for people with a brain like mine? It's a beautiful brain. So this is where you advocate for yourself. It's a beautiful brain. It can do anything, but it's not a neurotypical brain. How are you going to take care of me? And then when they say something like, oh, come on, just do it. Just keep working, keep doing the work, and we will keep you either only accountable or then run. Okay? Because that's not for you. However, if they say, we got stuff for you, we know you, or maybe they say, I'm ADHD, I really get you, and this is how we do it. This is how we either give you smaller bits so that you're not in overwhelm or out of overwhelm, or we do it differently, or then things become interesting. But if you do not feel seen, if a coach or anyone that you are paying is not taking into account that you are not like the other people, then don't do it. So I have been doing this, so I'm telling you, because I've been doing this so often. I have paid so much money. And so it's not on them. This is really on me, even though I never did it intentionally. But I didn't know I was AuDHD. I just always, every day, 24/7, thought there was something wrong with me. I just, why do I keep creating things and then not selling it? Why? Because I'm bored. Why am I bored? Why am I so? Why do I not have a will? Why do I have no willpower? And while working really hard all the time. So, if that is something that you recognize, and even if you are not officially diagnosed, I really would encourage you to still look at the way that you are being treated, that your uniqueness is being treated, and that you're not being treated as an anomaly, what's the word? It's like the odd one out, but just that they need to take care of you, and you don't have to take care of them. So because if you do, as I did, it only means that you need to mask harder. It only means that you have to pretend to be neurotypical, and that after each coaching session or whatever session, you need to lay down for the rest of the day, curled up in a corner, thinking there is something really wrong with me. Why? What's happening here? And also, why do I feel so alone? Why do I feel so not seen? Why do I feel so separate from the other people? So, find your people. I completely forgot to say, so I'm Esther de Charon de Saint-Germain. I'm a branding coach, and I mainly work, but this is interesting, by the way. So I mainly work with ADHD and AuDHD and autistic and highly sensitive and fiercely bright and multi-passionate people already since 2016. And now here comes the interesting thing. I only know that I'm AuDHD since a couple of years. I had no idea. And so when I found out, it turned out that a huge part of my client was either ADHD, or they found out they were ADHD, or they never had an official diagnosis, but they checked everything. And so this is not about putting you to put anyone into a box. This is 100% about knowing who you are. It's about knowing how your brain works. It's about understanding what is happening around you and to integrate the things that are happening. Oh, my glasses are really mirroring. Sorry. Can you still see me? Okay, let's do this without makeup. No, it's okay. Where was I? Mirroring. No, I didn't say that. Oh my God. Where was I? Oh, it's very much about integrating everything that is happening inside your brain. One of the things that are really important is things like rejection sensitivity. Will it go away? Nah, probably not. For me, no, never. Does it help knowing that it's not you, that you're not making a mistake, or that you are not a mistake yourself? Yes, that definitely helps, because you can sort of integrate it. You can give it a seat at the table of who you are. And it's like, okay, so I recognize this. Oh, so this is happening right now. And once you understand what is happening, it is no longer an obstacle. It's just a thing that you need to walk around instead of, oh, I have to first deal with this. It's just like, oh, I recognize you. Hey, sadness, old friend. Does that make sense? Being your own advocate is very, very important. If you are not being taken seriously, then it's not your place. If you have to fit in the neurotypical box, even though you are neurodivergent, then that is not your place. It's not a place where you should be. Go out and find your own place. There is something so magical of being with people who get you. When you can be your wonderful neurodivergent self, or your sensitive self, or your vulnerable self, and people completely get you. It's like, oh, I get you. I recognize that. This is how I deal with it. Okay, so that is just something that I wanted to share. Be your own advocate, which sucks, I know, but thankfully there is a growing number of branding specialists, me, coaches, what have you, VAs, who are building a business with you, who make use of your unique powers instead of pushing you into a box. That's it. I hope this helps. Let me know. Do not forget to like me and subscribe me, because it helps me with the dopamine, and I hope it helps you with dopamine as well, because we're dopamine sisters. I hope to see you. No, yeah, I do actually. Ooh, bye.